All right, kicking off your news and numbers tonight with the safety warning. Ford is recalling 700,000 vehicles, including the best-selling F-Series pickup trucks. So here's the problem. The cars have faulty backup cameras that can show distorted images or suddenly go dark. The recall covers most 2020 versions of Ford F-Series trucks, as well as the 2020 Explorer, the Mustang, Transit Expedition, Escape, Ranger, and Edge. Dealers will replace the rear view camera at no cost to owners. The 2 days where UGA fans are flocking to St. Simon Island each fall might look a little different this year, a lot different. The Glenn County Commission will consider banning alcohol on East Beach on November 6th and 7th, the weekend of the Georgia-Florida game. The event usually draws crowds to the area, dubbing it Frat Beach each year. Officials say they have some really big concerns about COVID-19 infections with alcohol involved. And finally, production of the 6th season of Chicago Med has been paused due to, you guessed it, a case of COVID-19. According to Deadline, the Chicago-based NBC drama shut down filming today when a member of their production team tested positive. As a result, work will be halted for 14 days. This hiatus will not impact the season's debut set for November 11th right here on 11 Alive.